video is long overdue. I was raging in Miami, and I was working out the other day, and I was sweating, and the sweat was going into my mouth, and I actually got drunk off of the sweat. Fact. But first of all, like, I'm just so thankful and like overwhelmed with the love and support that was shown with this fight, and it went exactly the way I worked so hard for months and months and months and months, and I dedicated my life to this work through my birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's, and hard work pays off, baby. First and foremost, big ups to Gib. He worked his ass off as well, put in the time, took it super seriously, and the kid has a lot of heart, and you can't take anything away from him. And at the end of the day, he got into the ring, 10-ounce gloves, no headgear, and it takes some big balls to do that. You have to put everything out there on the line. I've been reading the comments, your guys' tweets, and there's a lot of support. There's a lot of love. There's obviously people who don't really even like me that were giving me respect and credit, and to me that like meant so much. Like it warmed my heart. Like they were like, some of the comments were like, I'll read one. I sadly think Jake would have won this fight in most case scenarios. Jake, even though I hate him, has a lot of natural boxing talent, and he's got the strength to back it up. So there's like just a lot of comments like that, and to me it's like a step in the right direction, because I feel like I put this like false persona online, and people like hate that persona, and boxing has helped me mature and like find myself and grow the fuck up, quite frankly. I think if I were to like hang out with a lot of people even watching this video right now, like we would probably be friends. I know there's like a huge stigma around like, fuck Jake Paul, I hate Jake Paul, and I get that. I just feel like it's like I'm just like such a different person than I was. Like I hate that old version of me as well. And so for there to be like love reciprocated and like from the other side of people who like hate me, it just like feels good, because I've just been going through so many years of just like bullshit. But enough with that. Let's react to this fucking first round. Like I can't even believe it. Like it was literally a movie, and it like just unreal.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Miami Beach, Florida, USA.
Every day I would envision like the bell ringing and it being a first round KO. And my coach Shane told me, he's like, bro, you have power, you hit hard, but I never really like believed him or understood like what he meant exactly.
It's all being brought to you.
The night before the fight, he actually said, I think it's going to be in the first round. I think it's going to be in the first round.
What round is going to happen? I say third, but now I'm thinking the first round, because when Jake hits him with the first shot, I know that he's not going to know what to do.
So what's different with like the Deji fight is like right here when we were like going into it, like I wasn't nervous at all. The Deji fight, there was like adrenaline starting to pump, but this actually just felt like a sparring match.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the four corners of the world to the four corners of this ring, right here in Miami Beach, Florida, the
Fight starts now. That's when it gets real. Like that's when it's like, all right, here we are. And like this arena was like set up like Fight Club. Like we were in the middle. Like we felt it was like the layers of people above us. It was kind of crazy for real. He goes, it's pepper time. It's pepper time.
He is a YouTube star, undefeated in his amateur career, and tonight he makes his professional debut, hailing from Saudi Arabia and representing the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen,
I actually think Gib looked focused. He looked focused when I got into the ring. I mark my territory. I go around the ring and let it be known that it is my space. And I was going in front of him, like kind of making him feel my energy. Because if you feel comfortable in the ring, that's gonna come through in the fight.
he wears the brown camouflage. He scaled 191.8 pounds.
I honestly didn't like my outfit, if I'm being honest. Like
Professional debut, ladies and gentlemen.
I just like it was kind of cool, but I think it looked better in person, but it didn't like really read well on camera. I think people were roasting me about my outfit. Pop, 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 let's go. Come on, Titus. It's crazy when you like think about something, like you like every night when you go to bed, you're like thinking about the fight, and then it's like you envision it, everything, and like then it's there. Like super surreal. KSI before the fight was like 5th round, Gibbs taking down Gibb. You heard it here first. I think that's my favorite video. Like
7-figure Gibber, he's gonna destroy Jake Paul round 5. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. I think KSI is like shook because Gibb was like his #1 sparring partner, and like he was like, Gibbs is amazing, like he's crazy, and I actually defeated him in 2 minutes. So like I think KSI deep down is like, all right, like this is like this kid can fight. All right, here we go. First round, I knew he was gonna come out strong, so that was like the game plan. That's what we worked on all the time in sparring. I was so used to fighting people in sparring that pressured me, and I knew that's exactly how it come out. Sure thing, comes out right now. Here we go. First round, comes like boom. I'm flying across the ring. He's already throwing like coming right at me. The first exchange, I think he hit me first. I think he did hit me first, and he was doing a good job at slipping my jabs, because my jabs are fast, and he was actually doing a good job with the crouching. Obviously, he spammed the crouch button, but too much. But at first, it was working. But he did hit me first. But here now I start to find my rhythm, and I start to be able to pick him apart because I kind of see what he was doing. So I started throwing my punches lower because he was ducking. And my nose, bro, pause, bro. He hit me 1 time. Like, I've been hit 10 times harder. The first hit you always get hit with, too, just kind of like wakes you up, even when like you're sparring or whatever. It like wasn't even like a hard hit, and my nose just like starts gushing blood. Like, I fucking hate my nose. Like, I need to fix this shit. I don't even know what to do about it, but shit's not okay. But like, I'm literally already like bleeding, like hard. And so that's the first shot that actually lands in the corner there. If we back this shit up. He's really pressuring me. Look, he has me in the corner. This is what we practice. Go both ways. Get out. Boom. You're good. This is the first shot that comes in right here in this corner. His right hand. That's the first hard shot that I think actually stunned him. But the jab knocks him back. And right then I knew, like, okay, like I'm starting to catch him. My shots are landing. Boom. Top of the head. Hook. Done. Boom. Drop him. The crazy part is, and you can see like he's hurt right here, but the crazy part is my shots like weren't actually landing like full on, like with my full power. Like these were like, I would say these were like 60% power, because they were kind of just like, he was moving, he was ducking, like, so they weren't like flush punches. I just immediately like didn't respect his power or the movement that he was doing. Like, it was kind of like he was just doing it for no reason. So I didn't even felt like I had to like move my head. It was really just me picking what shots I wanted to throw based off of his movement. But so he comes back out after the first knockdown. My hooks weren't landing at first. My check hooks. Then he comes flying at me, check hook lands. Second knockdown. I was just shocked. Like, I was like, is this really happening like this, like right now? Like, I didn't even know what to think. I was like, bro, no way did I just already do this like in my professional debut. Like, I've never knocked someone down, so like even going to the corner was like a new experience. So I was just like, this is crazy. Like, this is what I envisioned, but now it's like happening right now. And so my coach said, go back to the body. So I'm throwing jabs down to the body. And then I'm hitting those hard jabs, but I kept on, see, back to the body, 1-2 down. And then I'm just letting the fist fly. And then double right hand. And then that's the one that got him. And I knew he was hurt. Boom. Bro, it took me like a second. I'm like, bro, what? It took me a second to realize, but they told us Bro, look at Logan's energy. Come on. We do the same thing. We go, ah. We're literally brothers. Look, ah. And he goes, ah.
First round destruction.
Bro, like, best moment of my life, like, for sure, hands down. Like, when people really tell you you can't do something and, like, you're laying it all on the line. Like, imagine if I lose. Imagine if Jake Paul loses to a Anesongib. Like, I don't even know. I can't even fathom, like, what that would look like. What the energy towards me for the rest of my life would look like. Okay, Logan loses to KSI. KSI is like, you know, whatever. He didn't lose that badly. It actually just benefited him. But Jake Paul loses to Anesongib. Like, I'm just like the internet's idiot. So when people tell you you can't do something and you know you can and you're so confident in yourself, that's why I didn't care to put it all out on the line and risk losing, because I was confident in my ability and I know how hard I work, and I know that Gib wasn't working harder than me. And I think that's the big difference here is, like, working with Shane Mosley, elevated in Big Bear, like, no distractions, is what really made the difference here. It just took me to a completely another level that is different. It's a different level than, like, just YouTubers trying to learn how to fight over a couple of months. Like, I really dedicated my life to this, and Eddie Hearn was even, like, giving me compliments, and, like, it just, like, feels good when you are able to prove yourself and do exactly what you say. I was walking up the moment we got up to the right before the fight. I'm like, boom, 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 first round. Called it. And so when you do exactly what you say, there's no better feeling than that in the world. And I just want to thank everyone who helped and was a part of the camp, because it was truly an amazing camp, and I couldn't have done it without any of you guys. BJ Flores, Shane Mosley, you guys know who you are. Armani, Carl, Marcos, the people that were there hustling every single day, all my sparring partners, I thank you guys so much. And then, of course,
The winner by TKO, the problem child, Jake Paul.
we go to after the fight. Get that hand raised, boy. This is my motto. It's like, shh. Like, I did what I said I was gonna do, and here comes KSI.
The most viewed internet star in the United States.
Oh, the most viewed internet star, bro. I don't know if that's true. KSI's next. KSI, here we go, buddy.
Where's that pussy at?
He's in the ring, bro. He's not gonna fight
gonna
me.
get clocked next. I didn't have to win.
So with this
I
interaction,
didn't have to win by 2 points.
I'm gonna just let this play out.
I didn't have to fucking win by 2 points. Yeah, that's what you said. You said you was gonna fuck me up too, didn't you?
Fact.
Fuck up.
Just wait.
Little guy.
Little fucking bro.
Yeah, you see your best friend on his planted on his ass over there?
your bro.
Yeah, and you gotta be my bro by a bad call.
Facts.
You gotta be my bro by a bad call.
It was about
You're next, bitch.
points as well, bitch. Shut up.
Yeah. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Yeah. Hey, I'm A-side. You A-side.
Bro, entertainment in its purest form, bro. Like, just going back and forth, like, two big ass egos. And, like, I feel like I just said facts. You beat my bro by a bad call. I beat your friend in the first round, who is your best, like, sparring partner, who you say is a beast, who you say is gonna beat me in 5 rounds.
Round 5, you heard it here first.
I get that you beat Logan, but it was by a bad call. Everyone knows that. And Logan and I are just not the same, buddy. Like, I hate to break it to you, and I know you're scared. Like, I know the ducking is going to start. I know deep down you're like, oh, like, I don't know if I want to do this, because you're really thinking about, like, what if you lose? I called it in one of the videos that I posted before the fight. I said, as soon as KSI sees my skill, he's gonna duck me and not take the fight. After he sees me fight Gib and what I do to Gib, I think he's gonna be scared to fight me, because he's gonna be like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna walk away with the W because I know Jake is gonna beat me. I'm calling it now. But KSI, think of how much of an embarrassment you are to have said, like, 1,000,000 times, I will fight him, I will fight him, I will fight him, and then not fight me. I know our managers are meeting next week, which is good news. We'll see what happens. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what KSI's manager is gonna say, but hopefully I'll have an update for you guys. We're gonna make this shit happen. I want it to happen ASAP. I want it to go down. Like, I am living for this. I am so ready, and I need to avenge my brother so badly. Like, I hate how he lost. I hate how the way KSI like rubbed it in his face and like called him a sore loser and all this shit. It's time to avenge like my family name for real. We got some more videos about the fight coming, the after party in Miami, some vlogs. I'm gonna start to put out content more frequently. I don't know, I'm not gonna promise a schedule or anything right now, but subscribe guys, be ready for more content, and I love you guys. I forgot how to do YouTube and talk to the camera, but I'm gonna get back into it and crush this shit. Peace out, y'all. You think I should keep reacting or to this after stuff?